I have failed you, Kenrick. I have failed you.
Oh shit! Damn. I thought you were starting with the. Well, then you are lost.
No, I was gonna do the whole Mustafar parody dialogue.
Oh damn! Fuck! I don't remember it off
Fuck.
the top of my head. Can I call myself Star Wars nerd? Fucking
Yeah.
jerk ass.
This is a land of dreams and madness. Children's stories come to life.
I have superior. I have superior.
Hello there. Today,
Know that.
on Tales from Peridia, we are going to be discussing Obi-Wan Kenobi and why he stinks.
Excuse me, Obi-Wan is one of the top best Jedi ever. He's up there with the greats like Anakin, Ahsoka, and Qui-Gon. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, man, just from my point of view, he stinks. He's the worst. He's the best at being the worst.
Oh, well then you are lost. This is the end for you, my master.
Don't try it.
It's over, Kenrick. I have the high ground with facts.
You underestimate my facts.
Don't fucking try it.
Before we get into this, we just gotta state and preface, we have legitimately talked about this for probably a good month now. Yes, it has broken out into some actual arguments, but at the end of the day, we're still friends. And
Yeah, exactly.
I do want to say the facts that I'm bringing to the table, despite them, Obi-Wan is fucking one of my favorite Jedis. He's one of my favorite.
Yes. It's undebatable. I mean, even though we're going to be going back and forth and going at each other's throats about why I think Obi-Wan doesn't stink, he's just undebatably one of the best Jedi ever. He's just so kind and compassionate.
All right, so let's not hold it up any fucking longer.
All right.
You want to go first with one of your bullet points?
Yes, totally.
We'll argue it.
Yes, totally. my first one's gonna blow everything else out of the water. Okay, here we go. Reason number one for why I think Obi-Wan is one of the best Jedi ever is because Obi-Wan never turned to the dark side even after Maul killed his master Qui-Gon, killed his girlfriend Constantine, and Obi-Wan lost the entire Jedi Order during Order 66. He lost his brother and his apprentice Anakin and on Mustafar, and he also had to go into exile on Tatooine for 10 years. And then he literally came back to fight Vader, and he had to learn what Anakin became. But even after all that, he never even considered turning to the dark side. So the fact that he was able to resist the dark side even after all that suffering is proof that Kenobi is like one of the top Jedi ever. I mean, like, you might pay, and I don't want to hear the fucking argument that Kenobi used the dark side to beat Maul on that boo. Nah, man.
He fucking did.
No, he fucking
sit here
did.
and tell me that he didn't. We'll play the fucking
did.
clip in editing.
No, he fucking did it. I'd be pissed if a Sith Lord just killed my fucking master too.
Bro, homie couldn't fucking keep up to fucking be with Qui-Gon when the shit happened. But all of a sudden, he's fucking pulling out this speed and agility. No. This man used the fucking dark side. He used the dark side.
No, he's just a fucking saber master. Jesus Christ.
He wasn't the defensive saber master until after fucking Maul. He was a Taru, wasn't he?
Well, the fact that he was the first Jedi to beat a Sith Lord in thousands of years when he was a fucking Padawan should prove everything to you.
I'm going to argue the fact he wasn't the first Jedi in thousands of years to kill a Sith Lord.
Yes, well, yes.
That was Anakin. So therefore, Kenobi sucks.
Even though Anakin was like the first Jedi to kill a Sith Lord in 1,000 years because he killed Dooku and like Maul did survive, but you still got to give him Kenobi some fucking credit because like, hey, not many Jedi were able to beat a Sith Lord on their first try. Hey, prior to Kenobi doing that back when he was a Padawan, and plus he literally comes back and like fights Maul over and over again, and not to mention that one time him as old Ben Kenobi when he literally hates Maul with Qui-Gon's stance and then kills him in 2 seconds.
All right, you got me on that one. You fucking got me on that one.
Victory. Ah, victory. Oh my god. I'm already dying, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. You've got me beat on that one. I do not have a counter argument to that shit.
Yeah,
Because
totally.
even Anakin didn't beat Dooku on his first try.
Yep. I'll
Damn
take
it.
him. I'll take him
Damn
now.
it.
No, Anakin, no. No.
Okay. Yeah. I'll give you that. Point Darth
Mhm.
Christensen.
Yeah. I'm on the winning streak, beach.
Okay. But the motherfucker ignores Qui-Gon and Anakin's visions of the future, causing an entire catastrophic event at a fucking coronation of a queen on a planet. And
What?
it caused Anakin to turn to the dark side.
What? You're blaming the wrong people, dude. It was Yoda who ignored all of Anakin's visions in Revenge of the Sith.
Kenobi didn't know because he probably didn't tell him after blatantly ignoring him in Attack of the Clones.
Well,
Would
that's
you
the
tell
difference.
Kenobi about your
Well, that's
visions of anything after that if he just straight up told you dreams pass in time and then you fucking witness one of your dreams actually come true? I wouldn't tell Kenobi shit after that.
Well, dude, he literally acknowledges that Anakin's having dreams because he literally said, "Hey, you look tired because of your mother. I don't know why I keep dreaming about her." So at least he's Kenobi's fucking acknowledging him just
Yeah,
put the
but he
blame on.
didn't even try to help him.
Guess what? It's Anakin's visions of Padme that caused the whole catastrophe. Put that shit all on Yoda.
Yeah, but Kenobi, man, he should have been what Qui-Gon should have done. Should have been what I don't. The words are not wanting to word.
Words are not wanting to word. What do you think Obi-Wan should have done what Qui-Gon did?
Qui-Gon would have easily would have been able to relate to Anakin with the Force visions, because one, Kenobi wasn't even that strong in the Force to fucking begin with. But I will give him credit because that motherfucker was determined, fucking determined. I gotta give him credit where credit is due.
Exactly. He's one of the most determined Jedi ever, and he's also can't forget if we're factoring in like this lightsaber combat for her. Kenobi is literally the fucking master of Sorisu, which is the third form in lightsaber combat. I actually had this on my list. It's much further down the list, but anyways, Kenobi was the absolute best in the third form of lightsaber combat, Sorisu, which is a defensive form, and Anakin was the best offensive duelist. So that's why the duel on Mustafar was so perfect.
Yeah, but I'm gonna take points off of him being the master of Sorisu because Mace Windu calls him the master of Sorisu. If anybody else would have called him that,
oh shit! The fact that Mace,
I can't factor in my hatred towards Mace towards Kenobi. That's not gonna be fair.
Yes, you already made a whole fucking video shitting on Mace Windu because he's the real asshole here. Mace Windu is the real asshole here. Mace is the real asshole here. That's not debatable at all.
So, yes, you could count. I'm just kind of going down my list as I got them.
Yep.
I just ripped my fucking list.
Oh shit. Mine's still intact. Suck it.
I'm just kind of going down the list as I fucking got them. Yes, you could count. I'm sorry, Anakin, for all of it, as him seeing the good left in Anakin, but it doesn't redeem the fact. But he didn't even attempt to bring him back on Mustafar.
Well, the thing is,
don't use the argument that he asked Yoda to send him to kill Palpatine.
Yes, well, a literal brother would not want to deliberately hunt down and try to kill him just because he turned to the fucking dark side. I mean, like, hey, if my friend turned to the dark side, I'd ask Yoda to send me to kill Sidious too, because that is literal proof right there, that he was hesitant about killing Anakin, and it was in that moment where he saw the holocron of Anakin killing youngling, he was just in complete fucking shock. And as for what had happened on Mustafar, I mean, like, I'd be terrified if Anakin was just coming at me with his lightsaber strikes. So, he was just doing all this shit out of self-defense. So, just give him some fucking credit, please.
Yeah, but you know, for somebody nicknamed the Negotiator. He didn't do very much negotiating with Anakin.
Because Anakin didn't want to negotiate.
Padme was
Anakin,
this close to breaking through to Anakin, bro.
well,
And
Anakin
who was standing at the fucking goddamn ramp of the ship? Fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi. This motherfucker should have just stayed hidden for the next 2 seconds. And Anakin would have been fine.
well,
No, he had to show up.
Anakin didn't want to fucking negotiate. Hey, that was Anakin's fucking impulses that had to do it. I'm sorry. Even as an Anakin fanboy, I have to admit that he fucked up in that moment. I'm sorry.
Motherfucking Kenobi drew his saber first after the entire speech of bringing freedom, justice, and security to his new empire.
Your new empire. He did it out of self-fucking defense. And
Self-defense, Anakin wasn't doing anything yet.
He only said a Sith deal's an absolute.
Like you said.
He only said a Sith deal's an absolute. So of course he drew his saber first.
That itself is a fucking absolute.
He's not a fucking hypocrite, okay?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I wrong line.
Yeah,
I will do what I must as an absolute.
Yes, well.
I want to hear your argument about the ending of episode 6.
About ending of episode 6 of
of Kenobi.
Return of Jedi or Kenobi. Okay, Kenobi. So all throughout the entire Kenobi show, Kenobi when he sentenced to the Force that Anakin was still alive, and then Vader sentenced him through the Force as well. Again, he was in complete shock that Anakin was still alive, and he thought that maybe he could see through who Anakin this time and learn from his mistake, that he didn't and try to see through him on Mustafar. So at the end of episode 6, when Obi-Wan cut open Vader's helmet and he saw Anakin and his face inside, he literally apologized to Vader by saying, "I'm sorry, Anakin, for all of it." And in that moment, he was trying to bring Vader back, but it was Vader. He tried to bring Anakin back, but it was Vader who pushed back against that by saying, "Hey, you didn't kill Anakin Skywalker. I did." So, and then after that, Obi-Wan literally accepts that my friend is truly dead, and that explains why he calls him Darth in A New Hope, because as then he leaves and says, "Goodbye, Darth." So that right there ties into the whole thing of Vader saying, "Obi-Wan once thought as you do," to Luke in Return of the Jedi, because Luke was also trying to seek out Anakin, but this, unlike Obi-Wan and Luke, actually succeeded in bringing Anakin back. So you got to give Kenobi some fucking credit that that he apologized to Anakin and tried to make things right, but it was Vader who pushed back against that by saying, "No, Anakin's dead. I'm what remains."
I mean, would you fucking blame? Can you blame him?
Yep.
Can you blame Anakin for pushing Kenobi away and saying, like, "No, bitch, I'm what remains. You did this to me. You did this. I didn't do this." Well, even though he said, "I killed Anakin," but shut up. Shut up.
Well, yeah. I'm like, hey, yeah, well, no, bitch, I'm not going to accept your offer after you cut me up into pieces and let me burn. You see, that I can't defend him for, but I will defend the fact that Obi-Wan and always thought that Anakin was still alive. He was still always Anakin at heart, and he was eventually right.
Yeah, but he lied to Luke
to fucking protect him.
Protect him from what? The Empire clearly couldn't fucking find him, and I can't. I can't put the entire fault on Kenobi changing his fucking name from Obi-Wan to fucking old Ben Kenobi. Like, come on.
Literally the only fucking Kenobian left in the galaxy. Obviously, the Empire's not going to be like, oh, look at this. Is Ben Kenobi? He can't possibly be Obi-Wan Kenobi because there has to be some other Kenobis out in the galaxy.
How did this happen? We're smarter than this.
Apparently not. I say patience. R2 will be along in a few moments, and then he'll release the ray shields.
Oh my!
See, no problem.
This motherfucker, he could have stood up for Anakin when he was denied the rank of master, like Conehead did. Conehead stood up for fucking Anakin in the 03 Clone Wars.
The 03 Clone Wars is not canon, so that doesn't count.
Shit, yes it is.
No, it isn't. It doesn't fit
with the maybe not.
It doesn't fit with the 2008 Clone Wars. But here's the thing. Anakin and did understand and Obi-Wan did understand Anakin's situation after he was denied the rank of master, because after her, Anakin apologized about him being arrogant and all that shit, and Obi-Wan literally says, "You are strong and wise, Anakin, and I'm very proud of you. I've trained you since you were a small boy. You have become a far greater Jedi than I ever could have hoped to be." So, well, that proves right there that he's sticking up for his brother, and he understands why Anakin's fucking upset about getting denied the fucking rank of master.
But why didn't he stand up for him in the fucking council room?
Because Mace Windu would have fucking lashed out at him. Put this all on Mace. Mace is the real villain of the fucking Star Wars saga. Forget Palpatine. Mace is the real villain. His bald ass could have.
You are a true Sith. You are just trying to pinpoint blame on everybody else. We're discussing Kenobi, not Mace.
Yes, well,
All Kenobi did when Anakin fucking lashed out was,
because he just maybe he wasn't like hey upset that Anakin lashed out. Maybe he was just shaking his head at the fact that the Jedi just wouldn't give Anakin what he fucking wanted. That's my argument.
yeah, but Kenobi was jealous. He was holding him back.
That was from Anakin's point of view.
The only right point of view.
Oh fuck yeah. But it's like, okay, you won me on that one. Just like you said earlier. But like still, Obi-Wan still understood why Anakin was upset and after he got denied the rank of master. And also, here's another thing. In the 2008 Clone Wars, the real canon Clone Wars. So, if you remember during the Siege of Mandalore, where Obi-Wan's having that discussion with Ahsoka through the holocron, he literally admits that the Jedi Council isn't always right during the Siege of Mandalore, and he was also wary about them sending Anakin to spy on Palpatine. So that proves that he was questioning their decisions in that moment.
But he still followed through with them.
Because what the fuck else is a Jedi supposed to do?
Be like Qui-Gon. Defy the Council. Don't defy the Council again, Master. Obi-Wan, listen
Obi-Wan, listen here.
Fuck
the Council. I had to say that with you.
He acknowledged it, but still followed through with the Council. I mean, come on.
It's his fucking duty as a Jedi to do so. Oh, it's his fucking duty as a Jedi to do so. Oh, yeah, sure, it was Qui-Gon and going against the Council that made him unique, but like, and come on, dude, Obi-Wan was just doing his fucking job. He's not as bad and dogmatic as like Ki-Adi-Mundi, Mace Windu, or Yoda. Those guys are like fucking teachers' pets for the Jedi Order.
You know what? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna fucking say it. Kenobi should have died on Naboo.
It's treason, then.
You know what? You know what? Let's go.
You underestimate my power.
Don't try it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I lost that one since my saber turned off.
Yeah. Mine doesn't even have the blade in, but yeah, I fucking destroyed you.
He claims Sith Lords are their speciality. What? Creating Sith Lords, motherfucker? Because you didn't defeat a single fucking one aside from Darth Maul.
Well, Maul is literally a fucking Sith Lord, so he deserves her some credit. And plus, Dooku, who is a much better her lightsaber duelist than Kenobi ever could be. So that's why he ragdolled them both on Geonosis and the Invisible Hand. So just stop putting and hitting all the wrong shit on him.
Yeah, but putting the wrong shit on him. He said that Sith Lords are his speciality, and 2 seconds later gets ragdolled.
He was talking about fucking Maul, dumbass.
Oh my god. He was right. He should have called for help. He was a Sith Lord. He was no match for him.
They didn't really know.
2 movies back to back. He lost to Dooku.
Yes, well, thank God Anakin stepped in and absolutely fucking destroyed Dooku, because his powers have doubled since the last time they met.
Twice the pride, double the fall.
Double the fall. Okay. Speaking of Darth Maul, one of my main points that I wanted to bring up is that after Kenobi killed Maul in Rebels, he felt sympathy for Maul. He felt sympathy for Maul because Maul, for years under Palpatine, was being tortured, and he was ripped from Mother Talzin as a child. And he was tortured for many years to become a weapon of the Sith. And then, after getting cut in half, Maul was discarded. Maul was discarded by Sidious idiots. And Kenobi, like I said, for literally my first fucking bullet point, and Kenobi has suffered through so much shit. So that's why I'm always able to like sympathize with Maul that they both equally suffered through so much. So that proves right there that a true Jedi, that he's a true Jedi, because Jedi are supposed to be sympathetic no matter if they're on the light or dark side.
I'm just gonna make the little kid argument. Darth Kenobi would be so much cooler. So he's a pansy and a bitch for never turning to the dark side.
If Rebuild the Galaxy gets to season 2, we could definitely see Darth Kenobi.
Did we not see Darth Kenobi in that?
Sadly, no. We did see Jedi Vader. We saw Jedi Vader and Jedi Palpatine, which again on its own was absolutely hilarious. But like, can you imagine how much more they can do with it? Another one of my reasons for why Obi-Wan Hunt is an S tier Jedi is because it's a deep cut from this book called Dark Lord: The Rise of Darth Vader, and Palpatine admits that the Jedi would have won if they fought like Kenobi did on Mustafar. So that right there proves that Kenobi's like one of the top tier duelists. Sure, he's not really that OP in terms of like force abilities, but you got to give him you got to fucking hand it to him. You got to fucking hand it to him that he's a beast with a lightsaber. So
I hate to pull the Disney card, but it's not canon. Ooh!
Well, Disney, why the fuck have you given us a Vader spinoff? Well, Disney still hasn't given us a fucking Vader spinoff, so that's why the Rise of Darth Vader is canon to me.
Oh no, dude, Legends is canon to me. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It's perfectly okay to have your own fucking head canon with this.
Yes,
the amount of fucking stories that are in this goddamn universe.
Yep, they had the perfect opportunity to pull from Heir to the Empire for the sequels. But like, I'm glad that Dave Filoni's taking some inspiration for Thrawn and Ahsoka, which that proves why he's one of our only hopes left.
But for an actual counter argument for that, I got to give it to you. I fucking ain't got one. I've read Dark Lord: The Rise of Darth Vader, and I don't remember that, so I'm gonna go back and reread it. But the fact that Palpatine admitted that, I got to give it to him.
The fact that a literal Sith Emperor admitted that had Kenobi would have destroyed all the Sith, that the Jedi would have destroyed the Sith if they had the same fighting style as Kenobi. That says a lot.
Yeah, like I really can't argue that.
Yeah,
at all. But what I can say is the motherfucker faked his death and lied to Anakin during the bounty hunter arc, causing Anakin's distrust in the council to fester more and more.
Well, the whole point of that arc was that he was supposed to like go undercover and find out this whole separatist plot. So like, hey, I get why it was kind of a dick move that he lied to Anakin about dying, but like, hey, he still had to follow his instincts and like go undercover as a bounty hunter and everything, so he can and like try to figure out what the fuck the separatists were doing with Palpatine. So that proves that he's like a mastermind of some sorts.
Yeah, but he knows how Anakin is.
Yes, he is.
Sure, he doesn't know about the Tusken slaughter.
He doesn't? Obi-Wan never found out about Anakin killing the Tuskens? Never?
No, Padme was the only one who fucking knew. Padme and Palpatine were the only people that Anakin told.
Well, that's interesting, yeah. Oh, yes. You just said Whitworth me because I literally, he straight up forgot Palpatine saying, "Remember what you told me about your mother and the Sand People?" That is... I can't argue that.
Yeah, and in the Revenge of the Sith novel, he basically says the same thing, but it's worded different. And Anakin's response is, "I thought we agreed to never talk about that again."
Oh yeah, so yeah, it makes sense why Anakin didn't want to tell Obi-Wan about that, because like that was his first official that was like the thing that carved out the path for him to turn to the dark side. So that makes perfect sense why he didn't tell Kenobi about like this huge fucking massacre, but Anakin did it for the perfect reasons. I'd be fucking unhinged if a whole group of native haters just killed my mom. So they're all gonna feel hold on my fucking wrath.
Yeah, can't blame Anakin there. I mean, I mean, this whole fault is, just the Jedi in general, and
Yes, exactly.
I wanna see what caused the Jedi to become the way that they were in the prequels. Like attachments, love, bad.
Yeah, why they
Path to the
forbid
dark side.
why they forbid attachments and everything. That would be a cool like origin story. I mean, like I heard somewhere that they're making like a Dawn of the Jedi movie that's supposed to be
I would
going back like all the way back to the fucking first Jedi. So that would be a very interesting thing to like find out. But the
yeah,
actual like did a fucking horrible job of trying to explain that. So
it was just way too fucking close to the timeline.
yeah,
If
should have
you're
said it
gonna
all the
go
way back
back,
during the Old Republic. Should have said it back during the fucking Old Republic, so it could actually be a Sith show. Okay, anyways, let's move. Let's keep talking about Kenobi before I get hit, before I channel the dark side even more.
like how he straight up lied to Luke about Yoda training him.
Well, the thing is that that's like a real life technical issue because George Hers back then he didn't know how that Star Wars is going to be a fucking cultural phenomenon, so he didn't have the prequel story in mind just yet. So he is allowed to retcon and change things if he wants to. So Qui-Gon being Obi-Wan's master instead of Yoda's master is a perfect retcon in my opinion.
Yeah, but he lied to Luke
That's
about everything.
well,
Everything.
from what he told him is true from a certain point of view.
That's the
Because
stupidest thing I've ever heard.
if you want to fight to the dead, let's make it interesting. Agreed. that fucking Lego animation is like perfect. It's like a perfect visualization of this argument we're having right now.
And I've made it to my last and biggest argument. Actually, I've missed one. I missed an argument. This motherfucker thought that it would be a good idea to kick a 7-foot asthmatic fucking cyborg in the fucking shin. The fuck are you doing?
That I have to admit, every time Obi-Wan kicks Grievous, even then he goes like, oh. That makes me fucking die every single time.
Oh my god. Oh
yeah. That's
do you have any arguments before I get to my last big argument?
Well, yeah, I have another one about. I was gonna do Grievous, but I was gonna do the thing about Grievous, but you fucking got me when he kicked Grievous and everything. Okay. Hey, let me get composed. So, another thing I wanted to bring up is that Obi-Wan definitely knew about Anakin and Padme's relationship, but he didn't tell anyone else about it because he knew that Anakin would get hit in trouble with the Jedi Council. Council would also due to a code break. So that's why Obi-Wan. So that proves that Obi-Wan is a caring and brother to Anakin because he knew about how Anakin's relationships. Therefore, he didn't want to tell him the Council. So a true Jedi would never like fucking report to her on their best friend about a code break. I mean, if you were a Jedi and you were to have like in a relationship with this girl and everything, I wouldn't tell the Council shit.
See, in the novelization of Revenge of the Sith, Kenobi finds out. I did the whole video of why Anakin was the chosen one, and I couldn't. I'd never remembered where I had found the where it said.
What quote were you talking about?
What?
What quote were you talking about? How it's like? What quote were you talking about?
It said Kenobi. Kenobi scanned the prophecy, and not once did it say that the chosen one had to be a Jedi. He reveals that to Padme way too late. If you knew about Anakin and Padme, why would you not be like, hey, bro, I know you're the chosen one, and you're supposed to be a Jedi, but this shit don't say you have to be a Jedi. So like,
well, I mean, like,
Wang.
well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. He told Padme, hey, way later because like if Padme, I don't think Padme would want to tell whole Senate about it. So that's why he wanted to wait until like, hey, the moment where she finds out that Anakin has turned to the dark side. Hey, Anakin is the father, isn't he? Because he just wants to. because he just wanted to just set the record straight with Anakin's wife that they were in a relationship, and that's why he walked away and said, "I'm so sorry about all this."
Yeah, but he wasn't sorry.
Yes, he fucking was. He literally
No,
said,
he wasn't. Not once was he apologetic.
literally at the beginning of the fucking video, you said that your first bullet point was contradicted by saying that Obi-Wan
Hey,
never said
we
sorry.
weren't recording. That wasn't on record. It's not canon.
It's legends. It's legends.
Yeah, legend has it. I had a bullet point get compromised by my literal description of it.
The perfect thing that could have exposed you for the Sith Lord you are.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We'll go ahead and. So, my first bullet point was Padme says, "You're going to kill him, aren't you?" And not once did Kenobi seem sorry. And I was telling Darth right before we started, yeah, I kind of contradicted that because Kenobi is extremely fucking sorry.
He literally says, "I am so sorry." All right, after telling Padme that Anakin has turned to the dark side, so that argument is cut in half immediately.
Yeah, but my last and final argument: he stinks, and I don't like him.
Why? Oh, why would you? Who's that random ass quote? I literally forgot that quote existed until you brought it up out of nowhere,
Bro, because ever since I saw that shit when I was like 4 years old, it has stuck with me, and I literally use it every fucking chance I get.
Well,
not just for Kenobi. It can be something that pisses me off at work, something that pisses me off at home.
Yes, it can be used for Mace. It can be used for Rey Palpatine. It can be used for the twins in the Acolyte.
Bro, I can literally like stub my toe on my dresser and be like, "You fucking stink, and I don't like you."
instead, I like to use it was either Anakin screaming, "I hate you," or maybe Maul and Clone Wars saying, "Phil, you will pay for your insolence." That fits perfectly, dude. Perfectly.
Oh shit! I think the perfect one would be me as Maul be like, "Mercy, please." And
There is no mercy.
There is no mercy.
Do not worry. I'm not going to kill you. I have other uses for you. What's ironic is you're literally wearing a shirt of that duel right now. That's one of my favorite all-time fucking duels right there. Okay. Now, onto my last bullet point, and this is another thing that happens in the Kenobi show after he apologizes to Anakin and accepts that Anakin is gone. Obi-Wan saw that Leia had all the same qualities of both Anakin and Padme, because I don't know if you remember his whole speech when he goes to visit Leia one more time on Alderaan, where he says,
I do.
You are wise, discerning, kind-hearted. These are her gifts that came from your mother, but you're also passionate, fearless, and forthright. These are gifts from your father. Both were exceptional people who bore an exceptional daughter. So that proves right there that Obi-Wan, and that proves again why Obi-Wan's a true.
I don't know if y'all can see it, but I got fucking goosebumps from that shit. I
Yes.
always get goosebumps.
It made me cry the first time I watched it.
Anakin and Padme.
Yeah, I cried the first time I watched it too, not gonna lie. But yeah, that right there proves that Obi-Wan's a true Jedi, because he acknowledges even though he's accepted that Vader has killed Anakin, he still has the memory of Anakin living on. And of course, he will always remember Padme too. And that's why Luke and Leia are Luke and Leia are his only hope, because they're the offspring of Anakin Skywalker, who he literally said as they could be a threat to him. Literally on the bottom of my notes. That's why Obi-Wan Kenobi is one of the best Jedi next to. Why the fuck do you hate him, Kendrick? I remember you
actually hate Kenobi. In all seriousness, we both can agree that Kenobi is an S tier character.
He is S tier for sure. He's up there with if I were to make like a whole Jedi tier list, the S tier would contain Anakin, Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, and probably Plo Koon or some shit.
Probably Plo Koon or some shit.
Yes, because Plo Koon's a very, very, very nice Jedi too. Oh, I forgot Balin. Balin's one of the perfect Jedi.
Yeah. Oh, we're both in agreement that Kenobi is an S tier shit Jedi. So
What the
thank you guys
fuck?
for enjoying this video. Enjoy your guys' day. Have a good one.
you Tartar gets me.
No, Kenobi, all in all, is one of the best fucking Jedi. Just from
Absolutely.
the first fucking fact that Darth Christensen stated at the beginning of this video. He went through so much, and not once did he turn to the dark side, except for whenever Qui-Gon, he tapped into his dark side potential, and I still think that he would be 10 times better as Darth Kenobi.
Yes, well, the reason. Yes, well, here's the thing, though. After Kenobi used the dark, I have accepted the fact that Kenobi did he did use it. He did give into his anger a little bit when he cut Darth Maul in half. But here's the thing: after that happened, after he cut Maul in half, did you ever see Obi-Wan get pissed off again? Did you ever see him give into his emotions ever again after that?
Every time Anakin did anything.
Yes, well, he's like Master, sorry, Master. I forgot you don't like flying. I don't mind flying, but what y'all doing is suicide. But yeah, we are both at the end of the day, we are both in agreement that Obi-Wan is one of the best Jedi ever because he is compassionate. He cared about Anakin and always missed him after he turned to Darth Vader. He never turned to the dark side after her suffering through so much shit. He sometimes admitted that the Jedi Council isn't always right, hey, especially on the Siege of Mandalore. And he also and Palpatine himself literally admitted that the Jedi would have won if they all fought like Kenobi did. And he also saw that Leia is the perfect combination of both Anakin and Padme's qualities. So that proves that that hope that the Jedi could return still lives on through Luke and Leia.
Yep. I really don't have anything to add to that. You pretty much fucking summed it up nicely. You hit the nail on the head.
Oh, victory! As Newt Gunray said, victory!
Oh, we were promised peace.
Peace. I have brought peace, freedom, justice, and security to my new empire.
Your new empire.
Don't make me kill you.
All right. Well, in all seriousness, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. At the end of the day, we don't actually fucking hate each other.
we were just as exchanging arguments back and forth. This, the Star Wars fandom usually gets a bad rep for the extreme assholes who also just go after people for their opinions. But with this video, we can prove each other wrong because we did get pretty fucking heated. Don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, we're still friends and we're still Star Wars fans at the end of the day who respect each other's opinions.
Even though Darth Christensen is wrong and Kenobi fucking sucks.
Yes, well, what you said, what you said about him being stupid and I don't like it is not canon. It's not canon because you literally just admitted that he's one of the best Jedi ever.
But when did he shower? At any point. And not just Tatooine, motherfucker. Not just Tatooine.
There's no showers on Tatooine. There's no showers on Tatooine, so what the fuck do you expect him to smell like?
Well, what about Coruscant?
That, on the other hand,
I saw him shower then.
Well, Star Wars doesn't have nudity in it, so that's why they showed him showering off screen.
Oh
my god,
that was. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave it. Let us know. Do you guys like Kenobi, or do you hate Kenobi, and why? Why is he the best, or why does he suck? And who would you guys like to see us debate next time? It can't be Anakin. That's going to be a quick...
It can't be Anakin. Anakin's the GOAT. We can't. Anakin's the GOAT. I will not tolerate any slander for him. But I think what's a movie what's a show or movie that I hate, but that's something that you like?
Dude, we pretty much have the same fucking point of view on just about everything.
Well, here's the thing, though.
Oh, no. I think we can debate the Yoda versus Sidious fight.
Oh, that'll be fun. You're crazy.
Spoiler alert. It's kind of fucking dog shit. But we'll save that for the next video.
What the fuck kind of ketamine are you smoking? Yoda versus Sidious is a goated duel.
We'll just have to wait for the next debate video.
I'm looking forward. I've been looking forward to this.
This is where the
I hope you
fun-
guys enjoyed this video. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed me and Kenbrick just going at each other's throats like Anakin and Kenobi on Mustafar. Leave a comment down below. Oh, is Kenobi one of your favorite Jedi ever? And if not, please explain why. Hope you guys have a good day. May the Force be with you always.
Peace.
Peace.
No. The Force is my ally. That's all I need.